Next, we got 2024 NFL Draft. Biggest winners and losers by my boy Microphone. We're finally here. We are finally here. NFL Draft Day is here. Now that I'm thinking about it, check out Instagram real quick. First things first. Follow me on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Reaction requests. Or if you want to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Now, we did know the NFL Draft was hosted in Detroit. The best. Look at this. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Amazing. Just wait. When we win our Super Bowl this year, we about to have the biggest parade of all time. No guns, no nothing. Just good times. Just good times. Just vibes. You know what I'm saying? Leave the bullshit at home. Super Bowl party. You feel me? This shows y'all right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, I wish I could have went. Caleb Williams, Chicago Bears. It's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait just a little bit. I'm just trying to see anything else that I missed. Hold on. Trying to make sure I get the clips. Oh yeah, they posted a lot. Wait, this is all from today? This is all from today, I think. Yeah, this is. Oh my God, they posted so much. Oh my God, they posted so much. Okay, Eminem. Yo. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people from Detroit, you know what I'm saying? Depends on where you ask somebody. They don't fuck with Eminem. You know what I mean? Or people that went mainstream, they don't really fuck with. That's the hood, at least. You know what I mean? I fuck with Eminem. I feel like Eminem low-key the #1 rapper of all time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially in his prime. I don't listen to him now, but back in his prime, back in the day.
What up? It's here. Make some noise for the Detroit Lions. Let's go!
Yes, sir.
Detroit!
Look at this. Damn. That's actually insane, bro. That's actually insane. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy, bro. And this got chain. Look at this nigga, dog. You can't even come. Just come classy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to drip without chains. You gotta be able to drip without chains, bro. No cap. No cap. Wait, is it still today? Yeah, it's still today. 6 hours ago. Oh my God. So we still not even at the beginning. All right, 12 hours. Here you go. Was this look at this guy. Look at Dion. Wait, Dion did Dion go #1? Oh, this is another thing too, because I was trying to figure out about NFL draft or learning more about it, because I told you I'm a new NFL fan, so like I know about the draft, you know what I'm saying, but it was more like the technicals, because I was wondering like why teams like trade picks, like, because I know some teams might have a lower pick, and then like if you have a higher pick, right? Why would you trade for a lower pick? That don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but the question is, do quarterbacks go #1 all the time, or does it matter about the position? Like, cause you would think Dion, he was probably the best in his class, bro. He had to go #1. I don't know, but I was trying to still learn about info. At the championship season, 18 players from University of Michigan were invited to the combine. Now, a powerhouse program has a chance to break the record for the most players ever selected in a single NFL draft. Look at this. Everything Michigan do, we're just literally the best at everything. Everything. Red carpet ready. Ooh, okay. I like that. I like that. That's nice. I ain't gonna lie, that's nice. Okay, how Marvin draft chain pays tribute. Oh, okay. Oh, I think I did see this actually. I did see this. Yeah, this is hard. I ain't gonna lie. This is hard. This is hard right here. This is hard. I like this. I like this a lot. I like that a lot. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I kept it simple. You know, I'm wearing obviously Hugo Boss. Boss hooked me up, and my brothers, so they hooked me up with this, and got some UNCJs on.
Stay tied too long.
I ain't got much swag, but that's about all I got tonight.
Top tip.
Yeah, I kept it simple. You know, I'm wearing obviously Hugo Boss. Boss hooked me up, and my brother.
Dog, y'all hilarious, bro. With the blank. Why they want? Oh, here I'm about to say, yeah, you got Drake Maye. Okay. Caleb Williams. How I feel about this fit? It's straight though. Honestly, I do like this. It's different though. That's different. I like things that's different. You know what I mean? I haven't seen some type of suit jacket like that. Actually, it's a zipper. That's actually very nice. I ain't gonna lie, cause that's very convenient, bruh. That's very convenient. Doing all them buttons, bro. That button shit irritating. I ain't gonna lie. LGQB1. No, that's actually funny. That's funny. That's funny. Okay. See, now I understand the chain, you know what I'm saying, but at the same time, if you can get it, if okay, so with the chain, you can wear the chain. Say you wear a chain for a little bit, you know what I mean, a little take a couple pictures in it, you know what I mean, but in the actual, see, his chain look nice. This actually looks decent on him with a suit. I think the other shit, his shit way too damn big, bro. It's like a goddamn street sign, bro. What the fuck? Okay. See, this is nice. See, shit like this. This is how you wear chains with this. This is how you do it, bro. There you go. There you go. So he doing it right. He doing it right. Okay. What else? Let all nacers know. Okay. I don't know what that is. Wait, is that his last name? That was it? Who is this? Oh, yeah, it's Terrence. Yeah, right. What the fuck is a nacer? I'm confused. Cheat code. So I think they on some. Yeah, they on some. Okay, I see what they're trying to do. Is these Ricks? Can y'all see? Let me see. Put over here for y'all. Okay, this is decent. This is decent. Okay. You got like this is the Easter fit right here. It's a damn Easter fit. Okay. This is it's pretty casual right here. See right here, this actually don't look bad. The street sign don't look that bad. I'm not gonna lie. This looks decent. Maybe if you had a black shirt instead of a white shirt. Yeah, maybe it'd make it better, just because it'd be like all black and then the gold to pop out more. See, I'm a fashion guy, chat. You know what I'm saying? If you check on my Instagram, bro. So I really take pride in like dressing up and shit like that. So this is nice. The Ferragamo belt, OG Ferragamo belt. Okay. Okay.
First of all, shout out GQ Sports. You know, they've been supporting me. So it's Chrome Heart, one of one.
Oh, it's Chrome Heart. Okay.
One of one because it's the first time doing it. And it's a one-on-one suit from them. And then so I have 3 crosses on the bottom, right at the end of the pants leg. I got 4 up top. Yeah, my nails. I got silver nails also to match the accents and my girlfriend and my mom. First of all, shout out GQ Sports.
Did bro not get a haircut, nigga? You don't care at all, do you? You don't care at all, bro. You just raw dogging it. How you look homeless, but in the richest shit. This is what it means too, bro. Can't take the hood out of a nigga. Can't take the hood out of a nigga, dog. And I don't even think that nigga hood. Man, nothing motivates me more than watching the NFL draft every year and hoping that be me. Now I'm here. That's every kid's dream, no cap. Yes, sir. Oh my God, bro. Look at this, yo. This is amazing. This is amazing. Look, nigga talking about let's go Cowboys. Depressed Cowboys fans. Sketch? Wait, let's see. We're already sketch. We already seen it though. Yeah, we seen this. We seen that. Sketch and sauce, okay. Nice.
Hey everybody, it's Caleb Williams here. We're here in the green room getting ready to get picked. All the guys here, all the families. I can't wait for everybody's future of where they go, what team they're at, and we'll see. We got about an hour left. Hey everybody.
Like, bro, how is his beard scruffled? Like they they have like multiple people, like dressing room people who be like, is like they that's all they care about. You know what I'm saying? They're literally made for that, bro. Like his beard not cut or nothing. Maybe he wanted to do that on purpose. Eagles are sending AJ Brown. Okay, I mean shit, y'all better. That's 18s. I don't know what an 18 is. Okay. All right, let's hop in the video. That's pretty much we gonna leave all the draft picks to the video. Actually, no, we can low key go back after. Yeah, we go back and look at everything else after. All right.
That you see some Mahomes in Caleb Williams.
Fit into the Commanders team. You know, I'm here now. I can't wait to get to work.
And he said he's the type of guy who could be a franchise cornerstone. He's a guy who's drawn comparisons to Justin Herbert and Josh Allen.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first round of the NFL draft has officially concluded, which means we get to bring you guys our inaugural biggest winners and losers list. Now, a huge disclaimer. It's impossible to determine which of these prospects are going to be successful and failures immediately after the NFL draft. A lot of this analysis is based upon the value that we placed on these players before the draft process. And there are even some instances where I'll tell you straight up that I can't determine if a player is a winner or a loser. And the best example
hold on, Chad. Wait, hold on. All right.
None other than the very first biggest winners and losers list during the 2021 NFL draft. If you look at it, we called Mac Jones a huge winner back then, but unfortunately, years later, and his career took a significantly different.
That's crazy.
Before we get to the content, we're on a huge push to 900K subscribers. We're trying to make a push to eventually getting to 1 million subscribers. So if you aren't subscribed, make sure you subscribe and turn on our notifications to help the channel grow. You could always change your mind later. Now that we get all that out of the way,
W microphone, man.
Mic check one, obvious. Typically, what's going on, everybody? The very first winner on this list is a pretty obvious one, but we gotta set it in stone officially. Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears. Now, typically, I would say either the prospect is a winner or the team's a winner. In this instance, both sides are a winner. If you take a look at the way the Chicago Bears got Caleb Williams, whether you believe he's the next coming of Patrick Mahomes or not, the fact that the Chicago Bears leveraged the 2023 NFL draft first overall pick into DJ Moore, the 9th overall pick last year, a 2nd round pick last year, number 1 overall pick this year, and a 2000.
Wait, hold on, let me read this. Okay, wait. Reads like a shopping list. Full package of assets sends a Chicago like a shopping list. The 9th overall pick this year, 2nd round selection. See, when they get into all this is where I'm still trying to learn. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a lot, bro. This is a lot. But number 161. So y'all can y'all can explain to me in the comments. 2nd round pick in 2025 and more. A receiver who, damn, yes, it is a shopping list.
2nd round pick last year, number 1 overall pick this year, and a 2025 2nd round pick automatically makes this a huge victory for the Chicago Bears. They didn't decide to go out and get their quarterback immediately. They could have drafted Bryce Young last year and had him throw to fairly below average wide receivers. But instead, they were patient. They built up the other aspects of their team and they leveraged their position to the best of their ability. And fortunately, the Carolina Panthers were the worst team in the NFL this year. The Chicago Bears gave Justin Fields a whole season to determine that he was the guy. You either believe that Justin Fields didn't make gigantic strides.
Oh yeah, so okay, so I think that's another thing too when it comes to the NFL draft. So when So they probably traded. Was that what they said? Wait, who was the team they said that shopping list to? Oh, yep, that's to the because they traded with the Panther. Okay, so this is what the Panthers got. Okay. So I think that's why they might do trades, because you might get a lot from it. Okay. I mean, it's making sense. It just clicked, bro. It just clicked. Second round selection 2023, number 61 Orchard Ridge from the 49ers. A first round pick in 2024. A second round pick in 2025. So you're literally solidifying the picks already. Receiver who just completed first year or 3 year. And a more. Wait, they traded more too? Wait, hold on.
Pick this year for the Chicago Bears. They didn't decide had built up the season to determine that he was the guy either this year. The Chicago Bears gave Justin Fields a whole season to determine that he was the guy. You either believe that Justin Fields didn't make gigantic strides in his game this year, or you feel like the opportunity to select a potentially transcendent talent is too good to pass up. At the end of the day, you want to put your rookie quarterback in the best possible position to succeed. It's very rare for a quarterback to be selected with the #1 overall pick and have two incredible wide receiver ones to throw the football to. And in the case of the Chicago Bears, they've built the perfect team around Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams will have DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, and Cole Kmet to throw the football to. They'll have DeAndre Swift to hand the football off to, and they already have an up-and-coming.
Damn, this don't get a stack. Wait, what the fuck? I forgot they got DeAndre Swift. Oh my god.
And the football off to, and they already have an up-and-coming defense featuring the likes of Montez Sweat that they traded for last year.
And they got Chase Young,
Jalen Johnson, who a year ago was demanding a trade, but recently agreed to a contract extension with the Chicago Bears. A huge part of becoming a Super Bowl contender is making sure you don't overpay for talent and making sure you leverage your assets into the best team possible. And in the case of the Chicago Bears, they did just that. For Caleb Williams, it's very rare to go.
See, there you got a cut right there. There's the cut.
Complete. In the case of
how you gonna get a cut for a goddamn a game? You gonna get a cut for a game? You gonna get a cut for a game where you gonna have your helmet on the whole time so nobody can see. But when you can have your helmet off and it's all about appearance, you know. All right, bro.
Very rare to go into.
That's gonna be a new style. That's gonna be a new style. Huh? Not getting no cut. Everybody walk around like homeless people. All right, bro.
Your team is practically complete. In the case of the Chicago Bears, it's rare to have your offense 75% built and then draft a quarterback with the #1 overall pick with a fresh rookie scale contract. If Caleb Williams is as good as advertised, then you can expect the Chicago Bears to at the very minimum make it to the wild card this year and even potentially win the NFC North. But that'd be very challenging to determine now, considering the fact that the Detroit Lions and the up-and-coming Green Bay Packers are also in their division alongside the Minnesota Vikings. Needless to say, I give the Chicago Bears an A+ for this draft pick because they put their franchise cornerstone QB in the best position to succeed, as opposed to throwing him to the wolves the way the Carolina Panthers did. If Caleb Williams is a huge winner for going #1 overall to the Chicago Bears, what about Jayden Daniels going #2 overall to the Washington Commanders? Like I said in my Caleb Williams take, it's very normal for these quarterbacks to be drafted into situations where they don't really have many weapons to throw to. But just like Caleb Williams, who has Keenan Allen and DJ Moore to throw the football to, Jayden Daniels goes into a situation where the entire offense was practically built for him. You have Terry McLaurin, who is going to be your wide receiver 1, Jahan Dotson, who is capable of being a wide receiver 1. On top of that, the Washington Commanders hired Cliff Kingsbury as an offensive coordinator who has experience working with Caleb Williams at USC, but Kyler Murray at the professional level, and Patrick Mahomes at Texas Tech. They even got a quarterback who was in a very similar position to him 9 years ago to be his mentor, Marcus Mariota, former #2 overall pick who also won the Heisman Trophy, was drafted in the 2015 NFL Draft by the Tennessee Titans. I know recently he gave an interview where it looks like he's been playing for 20 years, but no matter what you say, this is a very sweet situation to go into if you are Jayden Daniels. And the Commanders didn't stop there. In free agency, they went all out, signing Austin Eckler, Zach Ertz, and Tyler Biadasz to help offensively. And their head coach, Dan Quinn, was able to lure multiple of his disciples over to the Washington Commanders to form an identity defensively. Dante Fowler, Bobby Wagner, Dorrance Armstrong highlight some of the defensive acquisitions.
I ain't gonna lie, it's funny because all the teams that was kind of mid, now they low key competing. You just see the same with the Texans. They was mid. Now they, it's quick how it's just, and which I honestly I like that. You know what I'm saying? If it could be, you could be ass one year and then one of the Super Bowl contenders the next year. I like that. It's been time and time again we've seen all these teams be just ass for years. And it's kind of been like that, bro, because all these teams have been ass for years. The Commanders been ass for years. Texans been ass for years. You know what I'm saying?
I know the Philadelphia Eagles are trending upwards, but the Dallas Cowboys are currently on a downward trend. And if Jayden Daniels could fulfill his potential as the starting quarterback of the Washington Commanders, then don't be surprised if the Commanders are able to sneak into the wild card this upcoming year. Either way, I think this is the most promising situation that any Washington Commanders quarterback has ever been placed in. I've never seen a Washington Commanders QB get placed in a situation where they have multiple options on offense to go to, whether it's at the X wide receiver, the Y wide receiver, or the Z wide receiver. But in addition to that, having a pair of running backs that they could depend on in Austin Eckler and Brian Robinson, and an offensive coordinator that has experience working with quarterbacks that are of a similar archetype.
That's
I
crazy.
give the Washington Commanders an A+ for this selection.
Dang, that's crazy.
If I'm Jayden Daniels, I'm very excited to go to the Commanders, despite the history they had before the Josh Harris era. So now we're going to get to our very first loser of the NFL draft. Now, I want to further emphasize the point that just because I'm saying he's a loser now doesn't mean he's a colossal bust or anything. This is the reason why the games are played. It's just when you take a look at Drake May's situation as the number 3 overall pick for the Patriots, you gotta feel nervous for the guy. The Patriots still don't have an offensive line. Drake May's top targets are going to be Kendrick Bourne, KJ Osborne, and don't get me wrong, Demario Douglas was starting to trend up for the New England Patriots before he got injured. But you're essentially throwing Drake May into the same exact situation that Mac Jones was in. And for that reason, I'm a little bit concerned. The reason I'm saying Drake May is a loser is obviously the ideal situation for him would have been the Chicago Bears or the Washington Commanders. But at the same time, if you're the New England Patriots, Drake May wasn't plan A no matter what Gerard Mayo was saying.
Also told me they have narrowed down their list from their top pick to about 6 prospects they would love to choose from, but all eyes are on quarterback. And I want to focus on North Carolina's Drake May for a moment because Mayo really raved about him when we talked today. He talked about how smart he is, how competitive he is. He really described his family. He said it's in his blood. He comes from a group of champions, a group of winners. And the last thing he said was the upside, which some people have as his first thing. And he said he's the type of guy who could be a franchise cornerstone. He's a guy who's drawn comparisons to Justin Herbert and Josh Allen. Maybe he's a quarterback.
I firmly believe that the New England Patriots plan A was to trade back from the number 3 overall pick and try to build up the other aspects of their team because they need help in almost every offensive category. But don't get me wrong, we've seen quarterbacks go into situations where offensively there was little to be desired. I mean, look at what CJ Stroud was able to do for the Houston Texans last year. The Houston Texans completely overhauled their situation just by drafting well last year, and the same could happen for the New England Patriots. If I had to quantify on a scale of 1 to 10 how big of a loser Drake May and the Patriots are, I'd say it's about a 4 or a 5. It's not like they made a Carolina Panthers size mistake the way the Panthers did last year selecting Bryce Young where they didn't have any other assets, but at least on paper the situation.
So okay, let me know in the comments. So if you want to draft a team, if your team is ass, right, and you're a general manager, I think that's the people who do all the stuff, right? The owner. You're an owner. Your team is ass. What do? How do you first, like, what's the first position you should strive for? Is it a quarterback? Because honestly, everything do start with a quarterback. So if your quarterback good, then the years prior after that, you try to get what you would say an O-line. I'd probably say if I had to draft a team, I'll start with the quarterback, then go O-line, then go receivers, then go running back, then defense. See, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot because it's a way you gotta do it. You can't just focus all on offense. Or I don't know. Maybe you could. I don't know. But let me know in the comments, how would y'all draft the team? Your shit was ass.
Other assets, but at least on
Dookie
paper,
meat.
the situation in New England isn't as exciting or as admirable as, say, the Washington Commanders or the Chicago Bears, or if the Minnesota Vikings were to trade up for you. This isn't to say that Drake May is destined to fail with the New England Patriots, but I feel like it would have been a little bit wiser to keep Mac Jones for another year and try to figure out the other aspects of the New England Patriots before drafting a brand new quarterback to start all over. over again and put him in the exact same situation. But for all you know, this could be the second coming of CJ Stroud. We've seen instances where the right quarterback could elevate the talent of all the players around him. Plus, Mike Gesicki and Devontae Parker, who had no idea how to separate it all whatsoever, are gone. Bill Belichick is gone. It's a brand new front office and possibly a brand new scheme. But we could all agree this wasn't plan A for the New England Patriots. I'm not saying it's a horrific pick. I'm just saying that the Patriots would have probably preferred something else to happen, and that's understandable. Probably the biggest winner of this year's NFL draft is Kyler Murray. During this time last year, we were wondering if the Arizona Cardinals were going to end up with the #1 overall pick, in which case the Cardinals would be in a very difficult situation. Would they move on from Kyler Murray and select Caleb Williams? Well, Kyler Murray made sure to come back to ensure that the Cardinals wouldn't get the #1 overall pick. And to be honest, if you're a Cardinals fan, which one would you prefer? Let me know in the comment section down below, but it's a hypothetical at this point. Instead of the Cardinals potentially taking a brand new QB, they're in the best possible situation to select the top non-quarterback prospect in the entire NFL. An individual that is going to make Kyler Murray's life on the football field significantly easier and is going to be on a rookie scale contract until Kyler Murray is a 10-year veteran. The Arizona Cardinals select an individual that I think is the most can't miss prospect in the entire NFL draft.
Facts.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
I think I said it in my last video. I feel like he gonna be better than his dad, bro. Now, and they was saying, I was watching his dad highlights. They say his dad is #1. They said his dad was #1 in the 2000s, #1 receiver in the 2000s. Now, honestly, it's two things I gotta say about that. Number one, the other receiver in the 2000s was Randy Moss. Now, we all know who Randy Moss is. If you got real NFL knowledge, you know about Marvin Harrison. But even if you don't know about football, you know about Randy Moss. So, I would say, me personally, I'm taking Randy Moss over Marvin Harrison, #1. Now, the second thing I gotta say is the cornerbacks. The corners in the 2000s, I think they was ass. Y'all can let me know. Not taking no, from in Randy Moss' perspective, I'm not taking nothing away from Randy Moss, because if it was good corners or not, Randy Moss was gonna still do what Randy Moss was gonna do. But Marvin Harrison, was he still gonna be good if the cornerbacks was actually good? I don't know. And also let me know in the comments too. Is the cornerbacks in the 2000s, was they even good like that? I think they wasn't, bro. I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, I think he's gonna be better than his dad for sure.
If I had to compare Marvin Harrison Jr. to any player from years past, it would either be Julio Jones or his father, only he's 4 inches taller, which is an incredible comparison. Marvin Harrison Jr. was raised by a NFL Hall of Famer who played the same position as him. He dominated at Ohio State University, who by the way has a remarkable track record with inserting wide receivers in the NFL.
That shit is crazy, bro.
From Chris Olave.
I be saying that too. That shit low key kind of messed up, bro. You gotta really think about it. That's really, really serious. Think about it. Your dad is a Hall of Famer. Nigga, you are literally set up for success, bro. And that's a lot of these players that's in the draft and stuff, they fathers played. Like, this is a family. We're seeing family. This is a generational draft, basically. These, like, everybody in the league, damn near already been in the league. Like, they family, so like all the workouts, they know what it takes to get into the league. They know the right people to get you in contact with. They know everything. They already been here. You know what I'm saying? So, this is crazy, bro. And I'm just saying, a lot of people, bro, coming from the hood, ain't coming from nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what makes, like, you hear rappers and stuff talk about it so much, like, they really was homeless once upon a time in life, and now they got an NFL contract. Now they the best receiver ever all time. You know what I'm saying? Versus you getting spoon fed. But if you get spoon fed, that's not really nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna make that argument. You spoon fed, you gonna automatically be good. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have the toughest life. I didn't grow up in the slums of the slums, and I could barely eat noodles. You know what I mean? I grew up decent, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to be great, you're going to be great no matter what. You know what I mean? You'll be great no matter if you had people that help you or not. That's why people who come from the slums, they was like I said, they're going to be great no matter what. Whatever. It's just like Fortnite, bro. If you ever play Fortnite, you load in the game. It's a battle royale. You load in. Everybody got 0. Some people might land on some loot that was great loot. Some people might land on some loot that was trash. Take what you can take. Take what you get. Don't make a fit. And excel in that way. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could literally have the worst loot, kill somebody with some good loot. Now, I'm not telling y'all to kill people. But I'm just saying, hypothetically, you know what I mean? You can obtain some loot. Now you strap with even more powers. And then now, you know what I'm saying? You win the game. Now you number 1. Fortnite literally real life, bro. That shit kind of crazy. Learn that shit off TikTok.
Especially recently, from Chris Olave to Jackson Smith-Njigba to Garrett Wilson, and now Marvin Harrison Jr. I think this is an incredible situation for both the Cardinals and Marvin Harrison Jr. Very rare that you have a Pro Bowler throwing you the football immediately when you enter the NFL. I'm expecting Marvin Harrison Jr. to get a ton of volume in his first season with the Cardinals, and I give the Cardinals an A+ for this draft pick. It's a no-brainer. Up next, we have Michael Penix, who might be the biggest winner in this entire draft class. Now, I know what you might be
like
thinking,
Michael Penix, bro.
What are you talking about? The Falcons made a horrific mistake with that pick.
Yeah, but you have to see this from Michael Penix's perspective. This man is currently 23 years old. He's about to sign a 4-year, $22.8 million contract that is fully guaranteed with a $13.4 million signing bonus. All to just ride the bench for the next couple of seasons.
That's nice.
By the time Kirk Cousins' contract expires, Michael Penix Jr. will be 28 years old. And it gets even crazier. Apparently, Kirk Cousins had no idea that the Atlanta Falcons wanted to do this. I mean, I think this deserves its own video, but I had to put this in here. I'm going to try to bring you guys that video really soon. Another huge winner in this year's NFL draft is none other than Daniel Jones. Originally, there were rumors that the New York Giants were interested in trading up to select J.J. McCarthy. Apparently, that was all a smokescreen because their primary target was Malik Neighbors. I said this over and over again as we were streaming. This is a huge W, not only for Daniel Jones, but for the New York Giants. Whenever you have a quarterback under contract, at the very minimum, ride out the remainder of his contract. If there are issues, assume the issues are to do with everything but the quarterback. In the case of the New York Giants, I feel like they've given Daniel Jones plenty of chances, but at the same time, I feel like Daniel Jones never really had the opportunity to succeed, primarily because of the weapons around him. Maybe having a true number 1 wide receiver in Malik Neighbors will be the difference between Daniel Jones turning back the clock to 2022 or just proving that he's not a good player at all whatsoever. Worst case scenario, Daniel Jones flops and you could get your quarterback of the future next year. But for now, I felt like this was a great decision for both Daniel Jones and the New York Giants. A huge winner in this draft class has to be J.J. McCarthy in the sense that he gets to go into one of the most desirable positions in the entire NFL. You get to throw the football to Justin Jefferson, T.J. Hawkinson, and Jordan Addison. You have Aaron Jones as your running back, and you have Kevin O'Connell, who has a very quarterback-friendly offense. Now, at the same time, I would have liked to see J.J. McCarthy go to the situation that Michael Penix is in. It makes sense for him to sit down and maybe learn behind an experienced QB for a few seasons. But the second best case scenario for McCarthy would have been a scenario where he has all the weapons in the world and an offensive-minded head coach to help him acclimate to the rigors of the NFL. But on top of that, I think the Minnesota Vikings are huge winners, primarily because they were able to trade up to number 17 and fill a huge position of need for themselves. Danielle Hunter left to the Houston Texans, so the Minnesota Vikings' answer to that was trading up to select edge Dallas Turner, who's one of the best edge rushers in the entire NFL draft.
Wait, when you say he the best one, I think so too.
Dallas Turner, who's one of the best edge rushers.
No, I think he is the best. I'm not gonna lie. I seen his highlights. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look, the video gonna drop. I think I'm gonna drop it tomorrow. Should I drop it tonight? I don't know. I'll probably drop it tomorrow though. If I read to all the highlights. Actually, too, we 34 minutes into the video. If you watching this far, I love you so much. You know what I'm saying? To see who watching, we gonna play a little game. All right. Game is to comment a word. Word of the day. It's NFL draft. Comment NFL draft so I know who watching. But I'm gonna drop the video tomorrow of the highlights. You know what I'm saying? Read to all the highlights of all the top players.
In the entire NFL draft. Now, the jury's out about whether or not McCarthy will work out for the Minnesota Vikings, but at the very minimum, you could say that the Minnesota Vikings did absolutely everything they could to fill positions of need for themselves, and this is continuing the trend that they've had over the past 2 years, getting younger at key positions. So we mentioned the Minnesota Vikings. What about the team that they traded up with so they could select JJ McCarthy? The New York Jets moved down from number 10 to number 12 and were able to get the perfect prospect to shore up their offensive line. A huge point of emphasis for the New York Jets during the offseason was none other than their offensive line. They signed Morgan Moses and Tyron Smith, but there are still questions about the durability of those two brand new acquisitions. So the New York Jets decided to take a player that I felt like was going to go within the top 3 of the NFL draft in the beginning of this year. Ollie Fashanu, a player that could protect Aaron Rodgers' blind side, who is one of the youngest offensive tackles in the entire NFL, who would have the opportunity to learn behind Tyron Smith and Morgan Moses. It was one of my favorite picks of this entire draft. It protects Aaron Rodgers, which should be at the forefront of importance for the New York Jets, considering the fact that they lost Aaron Rodgers within 4 snaps last year, and also were able to add pick number 1.
Is he gonna be back this year?
157 by trading down. Another huge winner in this NFL draft is none other than Trevor Lawrence. Finally, the New York Jets select a wide receiver in the first round for Trevor Lawrence, a player that complemented Malik Neighbors at LSU and Brian Thomas Jr. I originally thought the Buffalo Bills might be targeting him, but he went.
Did I see him? I don't know if I seen him.
Jaguars were able to trade back in order to get their man as well, and this was the perfect spot for him.
I think we did.
Trevor Lawrence is also a huge winner during this NFL draft. I know what you might be thinking,
Mike. There weren't a lot of losers in this year's NFL draft.
and I don't think there are many big losers in this year's NFL draft. Not even Drake Maye. I think probably the biggest loser in this year's NFL draft would probably be the Atlanta Falcons and maybe Kirk Cousins, and that was such a huge loss, and this video is getting so long that's gonna get its own video within the next 10 hours. It might already be up already, so let me know in the comment section down below who are the biggest winners and losers of
Yeah, bro. Let's look at this real quick though. Do they have like a slot? No.
Well, Caleb, there was no real element of surprise to this moment. We heard that burst of emotion when you walked onto this stage. Well, Caleb, there was no real element of surprise to this moment. We heard that burst of emotion when you walked onto this stage. How do you compare the reality of it to the dream you have had since you were 12 years old?
To be able to look at this crowd, dream of these moments, see many before me be in this moment, have this type of crowd. To be able to be here, it's an honor, and I'm very privileged.
Why are you the right player to change the fate of Chicago?
Because I care. I care about the community, I care about the fans, I care about winning games, I care about my teammates and their families, the coaches, the custodians, all the people around the facility.
COVID kind of derailed that program. That the Pac-12 did not deal with COVID very well. They had a half season. Their team fell way short of expectations, and he bore the brunt of a lot of that criticism. So the change of scenery was perfect for.
No, why they cooking his ass though? That is funny. They talk about jump scare. Chill.
You want to press him, he'll just swat you away like a bug, climb on top with his speed and make plays. Run after.
Yak him up. No way he did that. What's up, brother? Brother, what's up? Brother.
Well, they are going to protect Justin Herbert, and they are going to give Justin Herbert a running game. 2 areas and 2 issues that have been there for the Chargers since the.
That nigga is big as hell, bro. Jayden Daniels, Drake Maye. All right. It's crazy. It ain't no really like big somebody that's just like.
That is the first surprise of the NFL draft, to say the least.
That nigga smiling ear to ear.
The fourth quarterback off the board is Michael Penix Jr. He is a top 10 selection, and he is going to the place that just made a very expensive investment in a veteran.
Joe.
How you doing, Coach?
Got a question for you. Who's got it better than us?
No one.
Nobody. Joe.
How you doing, Coach?
JJ to the Vikings. Actually, if I could see him on the Vikings. I can really see him on the Vikings, low-key. Well, they both went to Chicago. Oh, yeah, he did go to Chicago.
And a huge ovation from the Wolverine heavy crowd here in Detroit, just down the road. And as you can see, in Van Buren Township, Michigan, he is going to Minnesota. And he is the quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings, joining a room with...
There's a W. Wholesome moments, man. Wholesome moments. Very wholesome.
The Chicago Bears select
and Caleb Williams ended up on the same plane from LA to Detroit. Now you get to fly to Chicago together. What can you two accomplish as Bears?
I think amazing things. You know, it's going to take a lot of work and a lot of dedication, but, you know, from the glimpses that I've been able to hang out with him, I could tell he has that determination the same as I. So I'm excited to get there, you know, be a part of the team and go strive for something special.
W. So W. Brock Bowers. Low-key stack. I'm not gonna lie. Low-key stack. Low-key stack, bro.
Hello? What's going on, man?
Let's go, baby.
Let's go, man. Let's get it done.
I'm supposed to have you, man. We over here. I'm Peter. What's up, brother?
What's good, fam? How you doing?
There's your last call.
Yeah.
And we over here at the stadium. We saw you get picked with the Bucs fans and everyone here in the city. Very, very excited to have you, man.
Yeah, man. I'm excited to be there, man. I'm ready to go. Ready to get to work.
What's up, brother? People just make anybody famous. Stop giving this dude clout. Sketch how to become brain rot. Niggas is just hating, nah. Niggas just hating.
How many unread text messages do you have?
I got two of them. 1,400 right now.
How many unread text messages do you have?
I got two of them.
What the wall man do? All right, bro.
So you saw a lot there. I do think there's a lot of that Jalen Phillips in him.
Yeah.
The numbers, the body type, the path of getting here, and now he's in Indianapolis. And your guys were right. He's going to chase
You were talking about
Houston.
You were talking about the emotion. While
So you saw a lot.
Oh my God, that is funny.
Right here.
A very light-skinned exchange.
Rome Doomsday! Ah!
Appreciate
It's
it, man.
time, baby.
Let's do it, baby.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Bro, streaming?
We finna.
Turn it up, man. Yeah. Hey. Hey, give me that.
LeBron D.
To the
Wade.
crib. To the crib.
I'm ready, baby.
Excited for you,
I'm
man.
ready.
Let's
Excited.
do it.
Let's do it. Let's have fun doing it.
Yeah, man.
Hold each other accountable.
I flew us here. I'm about to say that's
We're gonna fly straight
It's good.
out. Tomorrow morning. All right, brother.
Keep in mind.
With the 18th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft.
You just caught balls from quarterback Caleb Williams just last week. How excited are you to play with him?
I'm thrilled. You know, I got to watch him play from across the sideline.
Okay, buddy. All right.
Now they got themselves a tackle for the second year in a row. Broderick Jones last year out of Georgia. Here they go to Washington. As you see, a very emotional Troy Fautanu.
They kept it simple.
This is a need, as Charles referenced, and this is a fastball off the edge in Chop Robinson. We saw it at the combine, how fast he was. He ran 4.48 at 254 pounds. We always talk about these Penn State.
Let's go. How good is this? Thank you, Uncle Roger. Good evening to those of you from the beautiful land down under. With the 22nd pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Quinyon Mitchell, defensive back, Toledo.
All right, now he actually is good.
Baby.
I seen it. I seen his highlights. He actually nice. Neighbors.
In the Pac-12, they know what they faced each and every Saturday, and now he's bringing that.
It's no way, bro. Oh yeah.
Will he even be in the frame at the end is the question.
Now,
Oh my
bro.
gosh.
Let's do the Chiefs. So the Chiefs trying to rebuild a Pat Mahomes, Tyreek Hill concept. Hey, it can happen. Not gonna lie, it can happen. I don't think it's too much more. All right, y'all. So that was day 1. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm gonna do a day 2, day 3 thing. We gonna have to see whatever videos drop. But I love y'all.